Hiya YouTube, and welcome to another festive video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 17th of December running through to the 23rd of December, which is Project Titan Week 265. Thank you for your ongoing support of our channel over the last 12 months. During this time we've gained many new likes, comments and subscribers, and appreciate all of the support we get from everyone. Now, with Christmas and the New Year getting closer, we hope that you'll continue to like, comment and subscribe, plus maybe even think about sending us a slice of pizza this festive period by using the $1 donation link in our description below. Come rain, snow or shine, we release these raid intel and black box videos for you, and it's honestly your support that really drives us to make our content each week, which then allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be Injuries Bleed, Juggler and Technique Slowdown. This week you can start by going straight to Baal at the chemical refinery, because on critical there's no intel required for this first Titan. After you've beaten the free boss, you can go into Sector 2. For Gargoyle, you'll need to press 4 nodes simultaneously, 2 at Forgotten Sanctuary and 2 at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer will require you to defend the node in the bunker of Missile Site Ruins. You can now fight both Titans in Sector 2, Gargoyle at Testing Zone and Supercomputer at the building in the sea, before moving into Sector 3. For Cerberus this week, you'll need 2 intels at Prototype Workshop, before getting a further 1 intel at Traces of Ancient Ruins, which is the cave next to Scandium Mine. Then you can interrogate the bandaged guy at Red Phoenix, before inputting the password he gives you into the node at the top of Lava Duct. Once you've done all of that, you'll have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if looking for the black boxes on critical this week, there aren't any in Sector 1, because of the free Titan, but there will be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Salamander and the other at Missile Site Ruins, and finally there's 2 more raid chests in Sector 3, the first at Prototype Workshop, with the last being at Lava Duct. In summary, the modifiers aren't too bad compared to recent weeks, as Injuries Bleed can usually be remedied by using a syringe. So in our opinion, carry as many of them as possible. That way you can syringe up when you need to, rather than worrying about gear for injury resistance. Then, Juggler could be a problem for some players as well, so do think about ammo increasing gear, visiting bivouacs between the sectors, or using guns of the same ammo type. And finally, Technique Slowdown may not affect too many players, but if it does affect you, your best bet is Technique increasing guns and gear. As for the intel trail this week, it's going to look quite good due to the free Titan in Sector 1, and in fact looks even better when you factor in the reasonably quick intel trails for Gargoyle and Supercomputer in Sector 2 as well. It does mean that about 50% of this week's raid will be spent in Sector 3, because there is a fair amount to do before the Titan will spawn in. So if you are thinking about splitting up the squad, try to stick in pairs just in case things do go wrong and you need a buddy to pick you up. But as always, if you do run into any problems, please comment below and we'll try to help you out, so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards during the festive period. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. So with the intel skips, you first need 4 intels at Heliport, before you can input the password into the node at Satellite Dish. Once you've done that, you'll have access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this Titan will allow you to advance into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Forgotten Sanctuary, plus a further 1 intel at Missile Site Ruins. You can then interrogate the guy on the roof at Camp Phoenix, before finally inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone, where you can then take on Gargoyle. For Supercomputer, you just need to hack and defend the node at Salamander. Then you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With the 2 bosses in Sector 2 beaten, you can head into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Red Phoenix, and a further 2 intels at Scandium Mine. One you'll need to use your drone in B2, and the other is a pickup. Next you need to destroy 3 panels at Prototype Workshop, before finally putting 4 hands-on nodes at No Man's Land. This will give you access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular or low raids. And if you're looking for the raid chests on regular and low this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Satellite Dish and the other at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 black boxes in Sector 2. The first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Salamander. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3. The first at Prototype Workshop, with the last one being at No Man's Land. That's all for now. We hope you enjoyed our festive intel and black box video enough to leave a like and comment. Plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Please also continue to let your friends know about our channel, because all of your support really drives us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.